elegant metronome of typewriter keys. A simple thought brings you to me, and I'm thankful every day. I'm so glad I found you the old-fashioned way.
The secret life of a happy homemaker. To be a happy full-time homemaker, it has to be your own decision. This can never be anyone else's decision but yours. Not your husband's, no matter how abundantly he can provide for your family without your income contribution, not society's norms or anyone else's. Any endeavor we get into will never succeed unless we take ownership of it. And don't let anyone fool you. There is joy to be found at home. If you listen to the people who don't know that, you'll be thinking that being at home and the chores to be done there are demeaning, demanding, and disgusting. Even if you read magazines, they'll tell you all about how to do this and that. They'll give you a list of the best 10 holiday places. There are fashion articles, but they never write about the satisfaction of homemaking or the joy to be found by making your home a safe and cozy heaven for all who live there. That is my job, and today I'm going to share my secrets. Frankly, I used to be one of those people who looked down on housework and housemakers. As a child, I remember saying to my mom sarcastically, "What work you have at home after all? You have liberty to sleep, watch TV any time of the day." I was sure this is something I wanted to avoid, and hence I studied a lot, moved to Australia and started working. But when I got married and became a mother myself, I wanted to slow down in life, wanted to slow down from rushing up every morning at 6 a.m. to work and working long hours, juggling groceries, household chores on the weekends, demeaning them even more. I finally decided to take a break after having my child and wanted to live a simpler and gentler life. I discovered along the way that doing the work needed in my home slowed me down and made me think about my daily work in a different way. The work remade me.
To tell you this while I still can.
So instead of whizzing through the household work as fast as I could, I slowed myself to do each job well. That slowness allowed me to think about the task as it was being done and how that task connected to the others that followed. I realized then that all those connected tasks made our home what it is, and that it could either be the comfortable and nourishing place I wanted to live in or a chaotic jumble of disconnected and generally unfinished chores that didn't encourage anyone to relax and put their feet up. I'm wiser now. I know now that my happiness is made with what I already have at home. There are no special requirements needed. Rearranging, keeping everything clean, changing with the seasons, and making odds and ends give me more satisfaction than shopping, makeup, or any of the materialistic things ever did. So, how is happiness and joy found in the normal course of every day? Shh, it's a secret, but I'll let you in. It's found by slowing down, focusing on what you're doing, taking pride in a job well done, and repeating that on a daily basis. When you get into the rhythm of your home and work towards making every square inch of it comfortable, the work itself gives the rewards because you make your home exactly what you want it to be. Housework isn't difficult, and remove all thoughts from your head about being completed every day. It's okay if something is not done today, it will be done tomorrow. Every woman knows that housework never ends. So take your time, slow down, and do it well. Stop thinking about getting on to the next task. Just do what you're doing. Then take a short break. Don't make it tougher than it is. Look at your work when you finished and think about how that space works for you. Could it be changed? Could you rearrange things to make it better? Or is it just right? Good. Then tell yourself you've done a good job and feel happy that you did it. It's okay to be proud of your work despite what anyone else tells you. Working slowly through your work will slow you down too. If you stop rushing, so will your brain and heart too. Slow down and enjoy what you do. Well, most of it. I doubt too many people enjoy cleaning the toilet or washing the dishes. But even those things are part of us, aren't they? So carry those tasks as best as you can and enjoy the ones you like. Now I do my everyday chores slowly throughout the day. I make the bed, vacuum the floor, tidy up, cook, and alongside these everyday chores are others that are sprinkled through the hours. They make the day interesting because they are different each day. All of these chores were done in my home during the course of one day. On this particular day, I made wraps for my family. My daughter had a sweet craving and wanted to eat gulab jamun, so I made it for my entire family with love. I sat with kids and we learned how to paint on canvas. We made a blue sky and then drew a rainbow and butterflies on them. Kids were so happy and I was so satisfied I could teach them something new. It's start of autumn, so we love watching leaves turning brown and eventually fall. It's reinforcing what kids learn at school that we have 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Kids made a castle for Elsa with their dad. It's nothing special, is it? But it makes me feel good and it satisfies me. Making your home a place that sustains you and your family is one of the most important jobs you can do. Times are tough. There are all sorts of things going on in the world that are difficult to understand. But if you make your home a place that comforts, a place where you can relax and be your true self, a place where your children feel safe and warm, a place where you show your family the joy of living simply, then you are doing a really significant and essential job that takes the hard edge off the outside world. So when you shake open the sheets to make up that clean bed, when you set the table with knives and forks, water plants, when your cooker is whistling and slowly bubbling away, welcoming your family as they come home with the smell of home cooking, when you sit with your tea in your cozy area, when you sweep the floor, when you cook, I hope you find happiness in your home because I know it's there. You might not have discovered the mother lode yet. You might just be picking up fragments every so often, but keep at it and you will be rewarded. There's so many things that you can do to make your life calm and happy being inside the home. Here are a few options and some tips. First, have a happy corner at home. Who wouldn't want to unwind and snuggle in a cozy corner after a tiring day? Set aside an exclusive area in your home for getting away from the busy world. Whether you love reading, watching movies, doing yoga, or listening to music, this would be your ideal space for engrossing yourself in your favorite activities. First, you must find a peaceful and quiet place in your home. Create a calm and welcoming vibe by using warm colors, comfy furniture, soft pillows, and a fluffy rug. An oversized, comfortable sofa is a must where you can sit for hours without getting tired. Light up the space with table lamps and floor lamps to create a soothing ambience. Second, make household chores fun. Chores have gotten a bad rap. Most of us mommies hate doing them, if not always, at least from time to time, isn't it? Families dread helping with chores as well. Around and around goes the chore merry-go-round. Eventually, you might just throw your hands up and leave the chore undone. But don't do that. If you can turn chores into something fun, they might not be despised so much. So, how can you make chores fun? Well, here are some ways. Have a chore dance party. Blare some of your favorite music and get down to cleaning. Dancing and being silly always seem to lighten the mood. Reward yourself. If all the chores get done, what can you do to celebrate? Maybe a cup of coffee in your cozy corner or watch your favorite TV show. Make some memes. Do what you enjoy, but reward yourself and feel the accomplishment. Third, decorating your house. It really makes you feel happy. Our surroundings have a profound impact on our mood, feelings, and emotions. Everyone feels relaxed and peaceful in a beautifully designed and well organized space. You instantly get irritated and fidgety in a cluttered and chaotic room. Therefore, it is extremely significant to design and decorate your home in a way that makes you feel comfortable and happy. Your home is an extension of yourself. It must depict your unique personality and style. Everything you place in your home should have a meaning in your life. Filling your home with things you adore will give you immense pleasure. Add unique elements into your home to satisfy your sense of sight, smell, and touch. Blending multiple textures add visual interest in the room. Create balance in a room by combining a variety of hard and soft materials. Scented candles smell heavenly and they can enhance the ambience of any area. Bring in as many natural elements into your space as you can. Sounds and sights of nature have a calming effect. It's easy to grow beautiful plants in the garden, but you should make space for indoor plants as well. Try to have big windows to let in sunlight and fresh air and enjoy the scenic views outside. I personally love to clean and decorate my home. Decorating a dead space sparks the joy in me that I just cannot wait to clean and decorate my house. Giving life to your imagination is so powerful, isn't it?
Oh, my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go.
Fourth, taking a break is important for us mums. It's easy to convince ourselves that there's so much to do that we don't have time to take a break. While skipping breaks saves you time and lets you finish work more quickly, you might be sacrificing not just the quality of your work but also your physical and mental health. Truth be told, when taking a break, you are boosting your performance, which leads to a balance between well being and productivity. A break is a brief pause from an activity, whether physical or mental, with the intention of going back to it within a reasonable amount of time. It can be a holiday, a lunch break, or a quick coffee break. These are found to reduce and prevent stress and help maintain performance throughout the day. According to studies, it can decrease exhaustion while increasing your vigor and energy levels over time. So, taking a break is important to your physical and mental well being. It keeps your decision making skills sharp, it improves creativity and productivity. So, never skimp on it. Fifth, having me time is utmost important. Motherhood is wonderful and magical and awful and hard, all at the same time. But when you're feeling all of the awful and hard and none of the wonder and magic, it's time to take a break. Actually, it's way overdue. Love is a limitless resource, energy is not. Love is your engine and energy is your fuel. Without fuel, all the love in the world is not going to get you anywhere. You sit there idle knowing you should be moving but utterly incapable of doing so. You have to refuel and ideally you should do it before you get empty. Do you get it, mums? You may not want to hear this, but refueling as a mother almost always requires leaving your children. Sorry, but it's true. You can't put gas into your tank while driving the car, can you? You think you are doing your kids a service by being there with them 100% of the time, but you are not. You're not doing them a favor and you're not on 100% of the time with there. You're there, but you're not there. You get it, right? So leave your kids at least for a few hours either with their daddy, or with their grandparents. But trust me when I tell you that your kids need you to do this as well. They need a mom who is not spent and tired. They need a mom who has both love and energy to give them. They need a mom who has had enough time away that she actually enjoys being there and being on. So have a break and have a Kit Kat. Such a poor joke. Find a hobby that gives you happiness, girls. Be selfish to be selfless. Remember my words, be selfish to be selfless. Lastly, number 6, embrace the power of no. I have discovered the power of no. When I said no to too many commitments, obligations, stuffs, and too much of anything, I received the most valuable commodity in this world, time. I created space and time in my life for things that were really important to me, my relationship with myself, my family, and my friends. A well paced no can not only save you time and trouble, but it can also save you your life. Do you wish you could put your foot down sometimes and say no? Many of us feel compelled to agree to every request and would rather juggle a million jobs than to refuse to help, even if we are left with no time for ourselves. Learning to say no can earn you respect from yourself and give you more time to focus on the things that matters in your life.
All the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard.
On an ending note, I just want to mention few things here that everybody in this world wants to be happy, yet joy is elusive for most of us people. One reason is that people tend to expect the happiness to come from big things and also from someone else. However, it is necessary to find happiness within ourselves and in little things in life. Life is made up of little things, so enjoying them for their own worth is bound to make for a more pleasant life. Being happy and content with small pleasures in life requires us to slow down and take a little time enjoying them. Do you have kids? Slow down enough to sit with them and show them a bit of affection. Play with them, paint with them, teach them a new skill, and don't forget to have fun with them. Dancing with them can make the house ring with laughter. If you don't take time to enjoy a meal with your family or breathe in the fresh air in the morning, by going on a walk or even in your balcony or just by opening a window, you will be missing out on much that makes life worth living. In many ways, happiness depends on your attitude towards the little things. Appreciate that warm hug, that cuddly blanket, that efficient appliance, and you will find your life one characterized by happiness. So, from today onwards, let us find magic in all the small things in life. Stay safe and stay happy, guys, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye bye.
I know you've done your part. It's not fair.